refreshing. Coffee lovers in the house?
Yay.
It is innate to love coffee, isn't it?
Yes.
Whether you want to stay awake late night for your studies or to stretch and comfort yourself in the long office hours, hanging out with your friends are the best way to ask for a date, isn't it? Have you ever wondered how this divine drink was discovered? No? Let me tell you. All About Coffee by William Oakers reveals that a shepherd and his herd were responsible in discovery of coffee. In 1950? No, it was long back. In 1500s in Ethiopia, shepherd named Kali was coming back with his goats. The sleepy and tired goats suddenly started prancing around. On investigating, Kali saw that the goats were eating the berries and the shiny leaves of an unidentified plant. He thought of trying some, and when he did, he joined the dancing goats. He realized he has gained high amount of energy. He was stimulated and could not sleep the entire night. He shared his findings with the local monks, who thought it was answer to their prayers, as they could not stay awake to pray. They boiled the beans and then drank the liquid. They could stay awake whole night to pray. Soon, the news spread like a wildfire and it reached the civilized world. The saga of coffee in India began with an act of smuggling. According to the History of India, written by a noted historian S. Mutia, till 1950, no. Which year I mentioned? 1500. Almost a century, coffee was a monopoly by Arabs. They used to export coffee everywhere in the world, only in roasted form, so that no one can grow. But then, a Sufi saint from Karnataka, Baba Budan, went on a pilgrimage to Mecca in 1670. While journeying around, he found an aromatic, dark liquid which was refreshing and distinct. He wanted to carry the seeds to India, but realized that it was illegal. Baba Budan circumvented the checkers. He smuggled 7 beans like a piece of cake hidden in his beard, just like Vishal's. And when he came back, he planted those 7 beans at Chandragiri Hills at Chikmagalur near Karnataka, which is now named as Baba Budan Hills. From the backyard of Baba Budan, coffee proliferated to the hills. So next time when you visit Karnataka, make sure to visit Baba Budan Hills and his shrine. Now India is home to 16 varieties of coffee, but most of them have their roots from the basic two, Arabica and Robusta coffee. According to the Coffee Board of India, Indian coffee is the best grown coffee in the shade, apart from those which is grown in direct sunlight across the world. Coffee brews many interesting facts. Do you know the most expensive coffees of the world are made out of the beans recovered from animal poops? Yes. The black ivory coffee, which is approximately 77,000 rupees per kg, is made out of the digested beans, which is recovered from Thai elephant's poop. Kopi Luwak, which is another one, which costs 33,000 rupees, is made out of the cat's poop in Indonesia. You'll be surprised to know that coffee is a fruit. It grows on a bush. Actually, it's the pit of this berry. That's why it is known as a fruit. Red and green beans. The red berries are less acidic and have a better smell. Coffee also has led to a major invention. The first webcam was invented only to check the status of the coffee pot at Cambridge Universities. The student wanted their coffee pot to be filled, and for that they wanted someone to keep an eye on it, and so they invented this. In ancient Arab culture, a wife could divorce her husband only if he didn't like her coffee. There are many interesting facts around the whole word coffee. But I believe that the coffee lovers may just remember these. Remember your coffee logic. Espresso yourself. Espresso yourself. Stay grounded. Better latte than never. Take life one cup at a time. And yes, always take out time to smell your coffee. Thank you.